And we are live again on another HYTOPIA stream. And we have some dope coverage today. Welcome, welcome. I will spread the word for a second here and get folks a few seconds here to jump into the spaces. A different format on the way today. Because we have a joint guest today. So I won't do this show today alone here. I'll be joined now with Master Murdoch, which is definitely exciting. He's the main creator on a other Web3 game called Pirates Nation. This is a very promising other crypto game. And I will join a call with Master Murdoch in a few seconds. I already connected with him on Discord. Pirate Master Murdoch. He is creating dope content on both X and YouTube. And I think we are similar creators, just on a different game. But he will join our ecosystem today as well. So this is his YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to his Twitter and YouTube channel. He has more followers than me at the moment. Pokemon Go expert. And he's the go-to creator on Pirate Nation for sure. And he had a huge allocation here on the Pirate coin because they had a token generating event a few days ago. But let's just join here with him directly. Let's try to call him here via Discord, and let's see if this all works.
Hello, can you hear me?
GM.
Good morning. Thanks for the kind introduction there as well.
Yeah, no problem. Great to connect with you, man. So I never really spoke to you yet. We only DM'd so far.
Yeah, it's been a few months of us DMing, talking back and forth, and getting hyped up about both projects, Pirate Nation and HYTOPIA.
Yeah, for sure, man. And I think both of those projects are one of the more exciting ones in the crypto gaming space. And
I think they're the two best, but I'm biased.
Yeah, I'm biased as well. So I'm really a HYTOPIA maxi, and Pirates Nation is basically the only other major NFT I have in another ecosystem. But to be honest, that's for a reason, because the rest of the space is not that exciting, in my opinion, at the moment. There's definitely a long way to go for crypto gaming adoption, and our projects here are, in my opinion, the more promising ones for sure.
I fully agree, and they both have voxel style art, which is one of my favorite art styles.
For sure, yeah. That was one reason of mine to get into the pirate game as well. And you made a bunch of money as well recently, right? Because on your pinned tweet, it says you had a pirate allocation of over 600K of the new pirate coin. And when we look at the chart here,
I made a lot.
I mean, you can do the math, but it is insane that our 200K at current valuation. Um, I see the market cap is at around 90 million. Is that correct, or
Yeah,
should it be different?
that sounds about correct. I haven't looked at the chart today. I try not to look at it every day because when the token first went live, I literally spent like 24 hours staring at the chart. And like I work a full-time job too, so I had like my phone out checking the chart like every 10 minutes. And I was just looking at it all day, didn't sleep at all, and was just constantly going back and forth. And I actually ended up getting about 800,000 total pirate token because we got an extra allocation because they messed up a little bit of the math. So I ended up staking 555,000 pirate token. I gave like 100K to my sister because she also plays. And then I took the rest to take a little bit of profits.
I love this very much. Also, that you do at least some profit taking. Yeah, it's definitely very addicting to look at those prices. And do you plan on quitting your full time job now? Because I mean, um, if you have
Yeah, I
six
mean,
figures now, I mean, so
it's
I'm
tough because
yeah.
see, I live in Canada, right? So all of this money is all in US, which means it's like 1.4 times more in Canadian currency, which is awesome for me. And I still am keeping my full-time job for now, but I will likely quit it in a month or two, depending. It all really kind of depends because like currently right now, like my life didn't really change too much because I didn't cash all of that out. I'm kind of like slowly selling little bits and bits so I don't like tank the chart. So, and I'm probably also going to end up buying more token too. So it's uh it's just kind of a mix.
Okay, yeah,
But
definitely a solid approach for sure. But yeah, so how it is for me, I'm a student, so I'm not involved in too much time-consuming activity at the moment, and it definitely allows me to focus on producing content and stuff. And I think it definitely the free time definitely gives you some more leverage to drop even more content. And if your output is at yeah at this amount already, maybe you can double down here at the creator economy and yeah, go full time. Maybe
yeah,
that's possible at
that's
this
kind of
stage.
the plan. What are you studying as a student?
I'm studying business administration here in
Ooh.
Europe.
Okay, I have a degree in honors biology. So like I work in a lab. I'm a scientist that works with animals, and like I just graduated, so I've been in the workforce for like just over a year now.
Okay, interesting for sure. But playing games is more fun probably.
Oh yeah, I've made more money like 2 days ago when the token dropped than I've ever made working my entire life. So
Yeah, man, it's so crazy. Um,
yeah,
before I went studying, I worked in a bakery for almost 5 years, man, and
wow,
all all those all this time I didn't made that much combined with one night of the hygiene note sale back earlier this year. So I earned more in one night compared to 5 years of working, which is completely crazy.
wow, that's insane. I remember the HYTOPIA node sale. At the time, I wanted to get a node, but at the time I didn't have the money to do that. And everyone I know that was buying nodes, I told them to use your code. I was telling them, oh, if you're buying nodes, you gotta use his code. And I was sending your tweet that you had with your code out, and you ended up getting the most people using your code, and that was insane. That must have been like the best feeling in the world, waking up and seeing that the entire community used your code, and just seeing that number must have just felt like you're on top of the world.
Yeah, I mean, I really couldn't believe it for many, many days, and I really appreciate all the support by the community for sure. Was definitely a great feeling, um, and can't thank all those guys enough for sure. I will remember that day for the rest of my life for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest day of your life until some other major events happen.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
it's very
this space.
exciting.
I mean, this space is obviously still extremely early, and I think we will see a lot more stories like this, like ours, here very soon.
Yeah, I think we should start talking about some Hytopia worlds because I have them open on my screen and I'm staring at all these worlds and I don't know what I'm looking at. And I would love your expert opinion on what I should get for worlds because I plan on getting maybe one, maybe two. I don't know if it's better to get two commons or an uncommon or spend the 2 ETH to get an epic one. I'm just looking at them. I don't know much about it. I was reading the docs yesterday. I read through the docs like twice, and I know there's like staking that you can do with the worlds to get Topia coin, and I don't know how like any of that works, but I figured you're the expert, so you'd be able to tell me everything I need to know.
Yeah, man, I know some things about it, and I think it will definitely be interesting for others here watching as well. How what the best approach is available for shopping worlds or getting into the Hytopia ecosystem in general. I will just take a quick look at the chat here. So GM from many guys here. What did you train today? Upper body. Pirate Nation looks very cool. Yeah, Fexi likes it too. That's insane. Congrats. Yeah, man. The airdrop for Pirate was dope for sure. Okay. Um, so when we look at Hytopia assets, um, I want to connect with my MetaMask here. It's not loading at the moment.
Of course, eh?
Okay,
Well, when you
weird.
want something to work smoothly, it always goes wrong.
No, it's working. So Hytopia has three main collections, and I think they all serve different purposes. So the main collection is Hytopia Worlds, and owning one of those gives you the main access um, to the Hytopia holders channel, for example, and you're a core community member with this basically, and it will also give you lots of utility once the Hytopia platform is live. So if you want to create some sort of experience on top of Hytopia, you definitely want to have one of those worlds to drop global items and many other stuff, which is very cool. And it also
Okay.
prints a lot of Topia token. So 35% of the total supply of Topia tokens are allocated to world's staking.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yo, so those are really Topia printers. And
And do the different rarities give more tokens?
for sure, yeah. So the most rare world does produce 4x the amount of the least rare. So it's definitely
Wow.
an important piece here. And we can also calculate all the rewards. There's a cool third-party app called rareworlds.app. There's a worlds calculator.
Yeah, I'm
We
familiar with that.
Okay, so we can, for example, take this one here, world 9226. Put it in here. Take the current staking numbers, because the more worlds staked, the less tokens will be dropped in general. And then we can see that the total remaining staking amount is over 100k Topia for the rest of the 3 years. So that's
Wow, that's pretty good.
it's an insane deal for sure, and I definitely recommend long-term investors of HYTOPIA to pick up those worlds for sure.
Yeah, I mean, when I buy a world, I'm never selling that world ever.
Mm. So I think if someone has the funds and also wants to be a long-term holder, having at least one world is definitely the way to go. And it's also a pretty passive investment as well. So you don't really have to play the game for it.
Okay. I do have some questions about the worlds, though. So you said with one world, I can build an experience with that world for the community,
Um,
right?
so building on HYTOPIA doesn't really require a world directly. So HYTOPIA will go the approach that everyone basically can build their own experience, but you're somewhat limited with not owning a world. So you only have some local servers and local items on your server. But if you have a world, you can drop items which can be used in other servers, and you also get some discounts on the fee structure. So you can work much more profitable and stuff.
Okay, that's perfect. And do you think it would be better to buy commons or buy this epic for like 1.99 ETH or go for two rares? Like what should I be looking at? Is it better to have more like commons or is it better to have one rare or one epic? And I know that's kind of subjective, but I'm just curious on that.
So it really comes down to the current market at the moment. So we have the floor price at 0.67, and the rare one
Yeah,
is so when we look at
1.2.
the epic, that would be almost a 3x from the floor price. So in terms of Topia production, that would be pretty similar. So if you stake the epic one, it would produce a similar amount compared to free floor worlds.
Okay, so they roughly would make about the same if I stake three commons versus one epic.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, having free worlds doesn't get you much more status and also not much more fee discounts. I really would think it's basically the same, because you get the same amount of tokens, and also the fee discount would be similar. The only difference would be that you're more liquid when you want to sell items, because you could choose to sell one world off instead of having to own one of those worlds. If you get what I mean here.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So then, in your opinion, you would probably buy like three floors versus the one epic.
I think I would do it, yeah, because
Okay.
when we look at the floor birds right now, the second and third listings are all also okay in terms of rarity. So they're a top 70%. which is good for floor listing. And those would be 2.24 ether. And that's basically the same as the epic one, or the legendary one. Also is interesting. Yeah, I think it's really basically the same. So I
Okay.
think it comes down to personal preference at this point. But in
Does
terms of
the worlds have like the legendary one there has got like a lot of water on it. Does that mean if I get that world, if I want to build off of that world, it's all going to be on water, or
not
does that just mean nothing?
it really basically means nothing. So one world is really just a server where you can build whatever you want. And I mean, they have different traits, but it's unlikely that they will have any utility in the future. So the only metric really which is important is the rarity.
Okay. And the difference between the epic and legendary, like obviously the legendary is much more rare. Do you think it would be better to consider buying the legendary instead of like 3 floors, or because it'd be roughly close to the same?
I think the legendary is interesting because there are 150 of those, so only 1.5% are legendaries or rarer. So this is hashtag 148 of 150 legendary items. So I think this would be some kind of flex as well, and maybe some maybe this will get more important in the future, because this legendary there are not many of those on the market, and
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty sure
definitely
that's the only one on the market, that one legendary.
that is true, yeah. So I would prefer the legendary over the epic one for 1.99 ether, because that's a bigger flex for sure.
Okay. If you had the choice of, one legendary or 2 or 3 of the floor ones, which one would you take?
So honestly, I would go with legendary. But if you want to take, oh, so someone just listed a new world, but not great rarity. So in terms of utility, the free listed floors have the best value, but I think it's better to pick up the legendary, to be honest.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna go buy that legendary. Make it nice and easy, right?
Yeah, man.
If you just watch it in a second here, it's gonna be bought. I'm buying it on Magic Eden, so hopefully no one tries to stream snipe it. But
Let's go, man.
yeah, the legendary is being bought. It's just transactions going through.
Let's
I,
go.
I I I didn't even see that legendary earlier when I was looking. I saw the epic and I didn't even see the legendary, but I just bought the legendary one. So
It's bought, yeah. Dope, man.
that, that's baller.
Congrats, brother.
Yeah, thank you so much. I might actually come back and buy a couple of those floor ones too. But that legendary one looks pretty baller.
That will be a flex, man.
Yeah,
Legendary Master Murdoch. Let's go.
yeah. I mean, let's be real, right? If Hytopia is going to be as big as we both think it will be, having a legendary is just going to be so awesome.
Yeah, man. So I don't even have one of those. So you overtook me on that end already.
Really? How many worlds do you have?
I have 5 personally.
Okay, and what
So
rarities are they?
one mid rare and four floor items.
Oh, okay, wow. So that means if I buy like three more of those floors, I'll be like on par with you.
That's true, bro.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. I didn't even think of that.
yeah. I picked up a bunch of tokens too, but I think you would overtake me at some point with those Topia printers here with the world.
Wow.
Faxi types LFG, welcome to Ethiopia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. I'm gonna post out that I bought the world like after the stream with
yeah.
everything else that I buy later as well.
I will retweet for sure as well. And this world also would give you access to the HYTOPIA beta now. So inside the HYTOPIA Discord, in the latest announcement, you could um, go to the players Discord where you could download the client. So that is possible now as well.
Yeah. So now that I have a world, I need to be looking at the avatars next, right? Because I need to look cool when I'm in the beta, right?
Yeah, so currently we can't really equip our own avatars yet. So that will
Okay, but
be
that's
introduced
coming.
sometime in the
So
future. But as a player in the ecosystem, it's definitely advantageous to own at least one avatar because there will be some sort of XP boost inside the game. So if you have a avatar, you progress faster inside the game, which is dope for sure. And you also print Topia with staking Genesis avatars as well. So
oh,
that's not that high compared to Worlds. So avatars only get 1% of the token supply compared to 35 of the Worlds. But those stack up as well. So I have, I think, 12 avatars by now, and yeah, they're printing as well. So
wow,
um,
12 avatars. And there's some pirate avatars, right? I remember I was in the Gray Boys section of the Discord, and someone said there's like a couple different things that you can search up to find like pirate accessories.
okay, so there are different traits for sure. Um, I'm not so I have seen some school T-shirts, for example. So I think there are some pirate themed traits for sure, but I think I still have to do more research how which ones they exactly are. So you already saw some message in the Discord. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I was in the Gray Boys chat. A guy named Bison said uh, there are some nice traits you may want to look through. The accessories, there's skulls, eyewear, eye patch, hat, and pirate hat.
Yeah, man.
So if there's an eye patch with a pirate hat somewhere, that would be the coolest one to get. And it looks
I
like there's a bunch
I
of
see.
skull shirts or skull faces.
I see
Oh,
that message now. Okay. Accessory skull.
yeah,
Hmm.
I see there's a skull with an eye patch, but it's unlisted. So maybe I'll have to find out who that person is and get that.
Yeah, maybe I can connect here because I know a bunch of community members here. Um,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
okay, so I will go through the different traits. I think after the stream, and I hope we can find a decent looking pirate one for sure. So
Yeah.
so for folks listening, if you are a if you see yourself at the player side of things, having a avatar or a gray boy for in-game for an in-game avatar is definitely advantageous. And if you don't really plan on playing, but wanna be involved in the community, but more on the investor side of things, I think the worlds are more suitable to you. Okay. Wow, I'm hyped for your legendary, man. What a
Yeah, me
sick buy.
too. I know. I got to get a cool avatar. For the avatars, is it worth it just, buying floors, or is it better
So
to find
so
something cool or
so in terms of Topia production, it's basically the same formula compared to worlds. So the rarest one is also getting 4x the amount compared to the least ones. And also the XP boost will be 4x, I think. This is not confirmed yet, but I think they will follow through with that formula as well. And yeah, so many folks did go for the aesthetics. So I think picking up one avatar which looks like a pirate is the best way to go in your case here.
yeah, that's gonna be a little bit hard to find because there's so many cool avatars too. I think finding the right pirate avatar is gonna take a lot longer than expected because there's not a lot listed, and chances are someone's gonna have the pirate avatar that I want, so I'll have to track them down and buy that.
I think we will manage that.
Yeah,
To
well, I mean, if anyone in the community is watching your stream now or later and has some cool pirate things, hit me up because there's a good chance I will buy it.
yo,
So hopefully they'll do that. Although
okay.
I'm looking at the floor and there's one that's rarity in 2159 and everything else is like way higher. Is that like a steal? He's like floating. Pretty
You
cool.
are you on Magic Eden right now?
Yeah, Magic Eden.
Okay, because I'm not sure if on Magic Eden the rarity is displayed correctly. So I'm watching on OpenSea Pro right now, and I know the rarities are right there, and I don't see one at the 2K range here. So I can check
Uh,
Magic Eden, but
I
I
can give you
think
the number of it in a second. It's token ID 3147. Is OpenSea Pro the better spot to buy things, or is Magic Eden better?
in terms of the rarities, I definitely recommend at least checking on OpenSea Pro. Where you want to buy it, it's basically the same. But I think the rarities is a little messed up here on Magic Eden.
Okay. Okay, that's a little strange that it would get messed up, but that's the way the market works. It's always messes up the values.
Yeah, and so I'm looking at the collection Magic Eden right now. Yeah, you're correct. There's the floating one, but I think when I look at the listing here, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's actually a 6K rarity ranking. So I definitely
okay.
have to address this to the team, I think, because
Okay.
that is
It's
pretty okay.
misleading. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and it's
I should be looking at high seas or open seas pros. Did you
yeah.
want to just send me the link on Discord? That way I can just instantly go look and make it a little bit easier for me than searching it on open seas.
Yeah, I posted a link right now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
HYTOPIA also has a third collection, the Grey Boys collection. So this is more or less the cheapest entry point into the ecosystem, but there is no Topia accumulation or something like that. So Greyboys will have their own HYTOPIA server, and it will be featured inside their launcher and stuff. But I think it's not really necessary to have one of those if you have an avatar.
I was gonna buy a gray boy anyway.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
look cool.
you can for sure. And I think there's a cheap one listed on Blur right now.
Yeah. Do you want to send me the link to that one as well, and I'll just pull the trigger on it. I'll buy that floor one.
Yo, man, that would pump
Oh,
the
perfect.
floor price to 0.04 again.
Oh yeah, it's actually kind of a cool one. It's got like long hair. I like
Yeah,
that. Oh, there's
and
actually quite a few cool ones here. Wow. I'm gonna buy that bottom one though, because it's
yours,
definitely way cheaper than the other one. So like, totally
yeah,
worth grabbing it.
I think it makes sense. But you're right, there are some dope ones listed here.
Oh, there's one with an eye patch too. I might have to come back and buy that one later. I like the eye patch. Oh, and there's angel wings too. Oh, that's so cool. In
Oh,
Pirate Nation, there's a trait with angel and demon wings.
okay, Angel and
And
Demon sounds good.
yeah,
Okay,
they're one of my favorite things.
sweet.
And all right, I just got a gray boy now, and
I
those
got
ones I
as well.
can't stake, right? Like they're not the Genesis avatars, so I can't stake those ones.
Exactly, yeah. So you will have to let them sit in the wallet for now.
Okay,
It
that's
might,
okay. I mean, if it gets me access to their server, then it's worth it.
yeah, man. So the world would would have give you the access already, but I think it's good to have exposure in all projects here. Yo, man,
Yeah.
you're picking up a bunch of stuff and also pumping the floor here from 0.03 to 0.044.
Yeah,
That's
I think I'm gonna buy a couple of these floor avatars too because well, when I play, like I'm probably gonna send one of these avatars to one of my buddies so she can play too because she's a big Minecraft player and I want her to get addicted to Hytopia. So I think I'm just going to buy the bottom five here. That way, if I
yo,
have any other friends that want to play, they can come and play with me as well. So I'm buying the bottom five on the floor
let's
right
fucking
now.
go, man.
And I'll be able to stake these as well too, right?
Yo, man, staking his life on Ethereum here,
Oh, that's
pumping.
awesome.
Yo,
All
the
right.
chat likes your activity as well. Pascal is
That's
saying
good.
sweep.
Yeah, I'm
Yo,
just
man.
buying them right now. Hopefully they go through and no one snipes them because I like the little Naruto running guys.
Yo, man.
Three of them got purchased. What happened to the other two? Two of them failed. Did
Really?
someone buy them?
So I see three got purchased. Um,
Yeah, the
maybe
two bottom ones didn't.
maybe
Let
some
me
of those
refresh.
got listed on OpenSea and the other ones on Blur. I think that splits the transaction.
So if I just buy those two now, it should go through because they're
I
blur
think
only.
I think so
Okay,
because
I'll try it.
the bottom three are at Blur right now.
Okay, well, I'll try buying the bottom two and see. And actually, there's another one there, the Genesis Avatar 11882. Oh, one of them went through and the other one failed. Okay,
Interesting. Yeah,
well,
I see what you purchased one. Yeah, that's true.
well let's try it again.
Interesting.
Just the one now this time. Hopefully it goes through this time. We'll see here in a second.
But congrats on the on the pickups, brother. I also see Hercules joining the stream. He's a massive whale here in the ecosystem, and he's asking, "We looking for a pirate Hytopia avatar?" Exactly, Hercules.
Yeah, does he have one?
Possibly, because I think he's stacked, and it might be worth a look in his wallet. So Hercules, if you have a pirate-looking avatar, that would be great to have on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy it if it's a cool one. That's perfect. Yeah. Oh, HerculesTrader.fun. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send
exactly.
you a follow.
Yeah.
I'm watching your chat here as well. I have it pulled up so I can see if anyone says anything. And I just sent him a follow. That's awesome.
I'm just opening up the Pirate Nation Foundations page here. So I picked up one of those pirates here as well a few weeks ago.
Oh, you got extra allocation.
Yeah, for sure. I think they dropped me 1,000 additional pirate tokens, which is definitely great to see. And I mean, I'm definitely not stacked as you, but if I do the math here, 5k pirate tokens, which are valued at 0.33. I mean, that's $1,600 as well. So I'm ahead
Yeah, that's a lot.
this. So the total supply is 1 billion pirate. Okay, Topia has 5 billion. And do you know when the max supply will be reached?
You know, I should know this off by heart, but I've got the light paper here and we just find the right page. But I think it's 3 years before the max supply gets out there to everyone.
Okay, so that's similar to HYTOPIA as well. So we are we see the max cap at in the year 2027 here as well.
Yeah, so 15% was dropped a couple days ago of the total supply.
Okay.
And in a year from now, or maybe 15 months, it'll be at about 50%. And then 24 months will be at about 75%. And then 36 months will be the maximum supply.
Interesting. So definitely similar. And I'm a little bit interested. How much percentage of those founders NFT holders are actual players? Because that's one issue here in the Utopia community to some extent, because I think the majority of the community is really investor based at the moment. So we definitely want to see more players on our end.
I mean, from speaking from personal experience, right? Like, I know pretty much everyone that has 50 pirates or more in the ecosystem, and every single person I know that has over 100 pirates plays every single day. So all of the whales literally play every single day, and it's crazy. And I think there's maybe 2 to 5 accounts on like Blur that are like Blur farmers that are buying and selling pirates. And they're kind of holding up the floor, honestly. Like they're doing a great job holding up the floor, but they're just farming points. And they get anywhere from like 2 to like 40 pirates on like a weekly basis. And they just cycle through and like they're making profits. So like good win for them. They're making profits, they're farming Blur points, they're having a good time, they're keeping the floor up, having a good time. And a lot of people after this token drop were free to play players that played all throughout like the preseason and season 1, and with their pirate token allocation they were actually able to buy a founder's pirate because right after the token dropped, the floor price tanked to 0.67, and all of these people were like, if I sell my pirate token, I can go buy a founder's pirate. So a bunch of them did that, and like probably I want to
Amazing.
say like 30 to 40 players who didn't have a founder's pirate bought a founder's pirate for cheap, and now the floor is back at 1 ETH.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
like,
checking the floor. It's past one full ether again
yeah,
development.
and last night, like 5, 6 hours ago, before I went to bed, it was point 0.8, point 0.9 ETH, and I was watching it because I was talking to some other fellow content creators, and they were saying like, oh, they got to get a pirate, and be like, yeah, in the morning, I'll go and try and buy one, and it's over 1 ETH now, so they're gonna be a little upset.
And I love this so much that actual players and gamers, yeah, play this game and get the opportunity to pick up one of those high end NFTs. Then I
Yeah,
definitely
and
want to
like,
see some of those activities in Hytopia. So 2 years back, where NFT Worlds, the origin project of Hytopia, launched, there was some playing activity already, and I heard similar stories back then, where some player grinded for a couple uh, weeks nonstop in one of the servers, and then after grinding several hours and winning so many games, he finally could afford one Grey Boy, and he posted that post, and I think it got 300 likes or something like that, and
wow,
everyone was happy about it. And I think those
that's
stories
crazy.
are really really great. Um, so
Yeah, I love stories like that. In Pirate Nation, I have one guy in Pirate Nation. He started becoming a content creator. He was in the Portuguese language, and I don't speak Portuguese, but he knows a little bit of English, and he was talking about wanting to become a content creator. And I reached out to him, and I'm like, hey, I'll help you become a content creator, everything like make post about Pirate Nation and everything. And he did that. He ended up getting like the second most referrals for all of Pirate Nation for season one, and he had such a large like booty point collection that when the token dropped, he was able to buy two founder pirates. And not only did he buy two founder pirates, he bought them at like point 0.6 and point 0.7, and he flipped one of them at like point 0.9, made like $1,000 profit, and then bought back another one when it went down a little bit,
oh my
and he made like
goodness.
$1,000 profit flipping a couple pirates. And he actually bought like two low level pirates, and now he's got two high level pirates from flipping them, and he got that all from just playing the game for free. And it's mind blowing that like you can grind for a whole season and then be able to get one founder's pirate, maybe two if you've been playing a lot. And it's stuff like that that makes me happy because a lot of the people that are playing for free, they would love to own a founder's pirate, but it's just too expensive for a lot of people. And I totally understand that like 1 ETH for an NFT is a lot for a lot of people. It was a lot for me back like a week ago, and now it's like when I look at the floor on the pirates, there's so many like cool looking ones and rare ones that like even right now there's a Viking helmet one which back when the mint first came out that used to be worth like 2 or 3x the floor, and now it's sitting on the floor and gets maybe like a point 0.1 0.2 ETH increase for the average. And like there's just so many cool looking pirates, and every time I look at the floor I get tempted to buy another pirate, and I have to tell myself I already have enough and I don't need any more. But like
I think you sacked already. Yeah.
there's a lot. Yeah, that's the one right there. I've been looking at that one like all morning. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
I might I might buy it later.
I have a similar beard as well, and I picked mine up because it's because of the green skin. It kind of looks like a alien to some degree.
Yeah,
I saw it at the floor, and yeah, just wanted to participate here. And
yeah,
I
you got a
mean,
cool one.
yeah,
I like it.
I picked it up at 1.09 ether. I mean, we are basically at this price right now, and with the huge token claim, I think I'm on massive profits here as well.
Yeah,
So
with the
I
token,
think
you probably made back what you paid for the pirate, or close enough to it.
it's coming close for sure. Yeah, I think,
And there's still
and
season 2 and 3.
yeah, I'm so excited about trading and the combination with gaming. Uh,
Yeah, well, once you unlock your wallet at command rank 10 or buy a trade license, you can actually go on the proof of play marketplace and you can buy and sell items. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of alpha right now on the really cool items. That these are the items I've personally been buying, and you can check my wallet. You can see that I have a lot of these. So like I'm not just trying to like pump the numbers. I'm just generally trying to help people out. And this is the alpha. So there is an item called a worn copper coin in Pirate Nation, and they're extremely rare to get. But when you get them, there's an event called the Wishing Well where you can throw in these tokens in the Wishing Well, and you actually have a chance of getting another Gen 1 pirate, which is like the free to play pirates. And this is the only way you can get more free pirates in your wallet is from doing this. And the event only happened once so far, and it was confirmed that it's coming back. And they're selling right now at $68. And when the Wishing Well first came out, the Warren Copper coin went from a $3 item to a $100 item in the matter of minutes. And
okay, that is some alpha, bro. So
yeah, and
I'm at the proof of play marketplace right now,
yeah, you
and
want
I
to
have
hit
to go
items.
to the items, right?
Yeah, items. If you go to items and then if you just search up the Warren Copper coin, you'll be able to see what it looks like. And that's the item that I've been buying, and
So
like I'll flip items for it.
there's a 3K supply of those, I think, if I saw that
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah. There's not a lot of them out there, but there. Yeah, that's it there. And that's what I've been buying. Like anytime I get the chance, I buy them. I throw up offers on them, and I've got 25 of them right now, and I want to get to 50 of them. And I will be buying a bunch of them very soon, very very soon. So that's the one item that I think is the best possible thing because one, if you can't afford, a founder's pirate and you want more pirates to, help you with the gauntlet or help you with more gameplay, this is going to be the way that you can potentially get them. And then not only that, but like if you are playing the market where you're trying to flip items to make profit, if you look at like the rewards that you can get from the Wishing Well, all of them are like the Demon and Angel ship plans, which are all like the most expensive items. So if you actually go to the item market and you go from price high to low, all of the high priced items are things that you get from the Wishing Well. So like imagine you buy a coin for $70. You throw it in the wishing well and you get one of like the demon or angel ship plans. They're selling for $800, $300, $200, and that's already like a 2.5x for your money. And that's if you get lucky with the wishing well. Like there are some other kind of like crappier items that you can get, but like if you end up getting enough coins, you're gonna be laughing. And that's the alpha I've been telling people, and I'm buying the coins, and that's just what I'm doing.
That
And I don't
definitely,
want to gatekeep that. I want to help everyone that I can. So
yeah, man,
that's the
that
alpha.
definitely makes me wanna pick up one of those. So you are building on the Apex chain, right? Is this also a Ethereum layer two? I'm not sure.
I
Um,
think it's an L3 actually.
On which rollup is it? On Arbitrum or?
Yeah, it's on Arbitrum. So Hytopia is also building on Arbitrum. So we're in the same Arbitrum orbit, which is really cool.
Mhm. But Hygiene is set up as a L2 rollup, so it definitely leverages tech from Arbitrum, but it's a layer 2 directly.
Yeah.
But definitely
I don't know the
great to
difference
see.
between L2 and L3, but I
But
just know that both projects are in Arbitrum and I love Arbitrum, so I'm happy.
yeah, Arbitrum, Voxel, I think we're kind of on similar projects for sure. So I would have to bridge some ether over to Apex Gem, I guess, because I can't
Yeah.
check out right now. Bridge
And
to Apex Gem.
I'll send you a link to the bridge that I use. It's a really nice bridge. It's called the
Okay.
Relay Bridge.
Okay. I think I'm on it right now. Relay
Oh
Bridge.
yeah, you're on it right now. I just sent you the link too. That's the bridge that I use. It's super fast and it's the bridge that I recommend for everyone. It's the one that gets recommended in the Discord. It's
Mhm.
just the best.
Yeah.
It's super fast too. Like
Okay. Then.
insanely fast. I love it.
Okay. Then.
Uh,
I bridge over point one ether and snipe four of those worn copper coins here.
Coins. Oh, that's perfect. As soon as the wishing well comes out too, you're gonna love this. Like one, the coin is going to pump because I'm gonna be buying a bunch of them when the wishing well comes out. I don't know about the other whales, but I'm already going to buy them and sweep up the floor price to at least 150. So
Yeah. Okay. The bridge is really fast. Yeah. It's uh, untradeable. This purchase will be untradeable until you reach comment rank 10 in game. Oh,
yeah, which means you won't be able to sell it until you hit command rank 10, but like you're gonna want to use it in the wishing well because if you get an extra pirate from that, you're laughing because now you have another pirate that you can send on bounties, you can use in the gauntlet, you can use for PvP. If you get different affinities and expertise, it opens up a whole new plane of gameplay where you can try out different decks and stuff. So it's some cool stuff.
nice. Okay, and now in my proof of play marketplace, the Eve shows up, so the bridge is really fast, and I
Yeah.
will pick up four of those now. Buy with Ether, Warren Copper Coin, quantity 4. Let's check out.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm literally right after you're done buying, I think I'm gonna sweep some of them as well. Pump up the price a little bit
Yo,
more.
pump the floor, bro.
I'm moving point 0.5 ETH onto Apex right now, and we're gonna pump it up.
Yo, man. And the fee price is very low as well. So only 4 cents for the entire sweep. That's
It's less
pretty
than
good.
4 cents. It just shows 4 cents, but it's actually significantly less. It's like less than a penny.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's just that's just the way the guessing works for it or whatever. So,
So I
but
just
it's
checked
way
out.
less.
That looks
Perfect.
good. View transaction. And here's the blockchain explorer here. Apex
Hmm.
proof of play.
And there we go.
Nice.
You got the notification. You don't have to hit checkout again. You got the notification. You
Yeah,
can see it. Oh, it's so exciting.
great to have it. And now I could probably look that up. So in my items list, here's my founder's pirate. Top offer 1 ether. And
Yeah, so you won't actually be able to see your items until you get command rank 10 or you get a trade license.
okay.
So
So
until then, it's you'd only see it in game.
mhm. And if you folks are interested in joining Pirates Nation, we have one dope YouTube channel by Master Murdoch himself. So you definitely made me yeah reconsider joining YouTube as well again,
Oh, you should.
because
You got to be posting your videos on YouTube. Like all of these streams, you got to have them on YouTube too.
mhm. So I started doing that. So 5 days ago, I started using Restream. So
Yeah.
the stream is both live now on X and on YouTube. And I think, yeah, in the gaming space, I think it's definitely yeah, almost necessary to have some presence on YouTube directly. And for example, yesterday I had a Minecraft gamer joining the stream from the YouTube side of things, and he seemed to be very interested into Hytopia, ask questions and stuff. And I think we will definitely onboard a lot of folks from YouTube.
Oh, that's awesome. Also, the price now for a Warren Copper coin is like $100. I just bought four as well.
Oh, let's go!
So you just 2x your purchase there.
Thank you
And
for that.
sorry for anyone who was watching that wanted to buy them. We pumped it up.
Thank you for
But
the
don't
offer.
worry, it will get listed lower as people keep listing. So I will be checking it again later.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay, so I will definitely dig your content and get involved into summer gameplay on Pirates Nation as well. Um, and would definitely be great to have you inside the Hytopia gameplay at some point as well. I mean, the gameplay is very raw for now, so this will be a lot more enjoyable in the future. But would definitely be great to see you inside Hytopia sometime in the future.
Yeah, I'll be playing it probably tomorrow or later on in the week because I've been wanting to play the beta for so long. And now that I have some assets, I'm ready to start playing, and I'm so excited.
Yo, Planet U is also in the chat here. Faxi subscribe to your YouTube channel. That's great to see as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, if you don't mind me shilling, if anyone wants to play Pirate Nation, they can use my code, and I will be doing a big giveaway for people who use my code to mint a Gen 1 pirate. And my code is P-Murdoch. I'll throw it in the chat here.
Yep,
And
please do.
this will allow you to mint a pirate. And with that, you will be able to start playing Pirate Nation. And at the end of the season, I am going to do like a raffle, like a everyone's wallet in a little wheel and spin it. And whoever it lands on is going to win some pretty awesome prizes, probably like two, 300, maybe $500 worth of in-game assets. And that's like ships, some coins, probably a trade license, maybe a skin. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to give away yet, but it will be some pretty awesome stuff. And that's just for using my code. So you can use any code too. Like I fully support you using anyone's code to start playing. Uh, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
nice one. And I can tell you from my own experience, Pirate Nation is definitely killing it right now in terms of Web3 gaming. I think they're definitely one of the leaders. So make sure to check this game out and also support Murdoch here with his code for sure.
yeah, thanks so much. And
Man,
I'm so excited to get into the beta now. Now that I have a legendary land too, and like five avatars, this is going to be awesome.
holy shit! I will definitely instantly repost your comment post here, and it was definitely great to connect with you. And I think, um, yeah, maybe we'll be some leaders in the space going forward here. And I think this journey will be very exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
For sure, brother. Okay, thank you for joining me. Maybe we can team up on some other content in the near future again. I had an awesome time, and I hope watchers of the stream had some fun here as well and got some value. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for having me and showing me everything I needed to know about Hytopia and helping me out. I really appreciate it, and we definitely will be making more content together, either in Hytopia, either Pirate Nation, or both of them. And I'm hoping one day, if anyone from the Pirate Nation team watches this stream later, I hope that one day our Pirate Nation uh, like skins can be a skin in Hytopia as well, because it's voxel art. So it'd be cool if we get a pirate, we could also, use the mirroring technology that they have to have it in Hytopia as well. That's something I'm gonna push for in the future after season 1, 2, and 3 are done.
Yo, man, let's race together and collaborate. Awesome,
Yeah.
man. We'll talk to you soon, man. And I wish you all a great rest of your day. Keep leveling up.